Hey FlossTube, I'm Kathleen and this is StitchuationNormal episode 39. I'm back! I think I said that last time too because it's been a long time since I've been here, but I've missed you. I'm good right now. It was a long January. It's been a long January. It feels like it's still January. It is not. It is February and I'm happy to have January gone. I don't know. We still have a bunch of snow so it doesn't really feel like January's gone, but I'm back. And I'm happy to see you all. I saved the stitches this week. I've got a bunch of thrift haul, which is fun. I have a really big finish, I'll say a big finish for me that I'm gonna show you. I have 2 small finishes and then just some WIPs. And obviously the big 3 giveaway winners from the, I don't know what to call it, for the donations, for everyone that donated to the school's wish list. Yeah, I just really wanted to make a video and I didn't really plan anything out, so I'm going more off the cuff than ever. I didn't even write down, normally I write down like WIPs, this, I don't even remember now, but I wrote down the contest winners, so that's good. You're getting like pajama Kathleen. I'm gonna be going to kickboxing after this, and I'm actually flying out west tomorrow, so that's why I was like, I want to make this video before I go and catch up with you all, and I have lots to show you. So a little life update. So January was going to be a great month. My husband booked the first week off and he and I were just gonna tackle things around the house, but we ended up in another lockdown and our kids were home, so they had to do online learning for 2 weeks, which was not what I was expecting because I had a New Year's Eve wedding to edit and it was the most beautiful New Year's Eve wedding, so I was really excited to do that, but didn't really have the time because of online learning. We actually opted to do offline learning, which the teacher sent us the work and then we would just do it. So we were finishing earlier, but it was still exhausting and it's still a lot of work and they didn't like it and I didn't like it because I couldn't go to kickboxing either because we were in lockdown. So 2 weeks of that, first 2 weeks of January was that. Then they were supposed to go back the 3rd week and it was a snow day followed by a second snow day. So that was fun, I'll say sarcastically. So then they did go back for a couple days, then they had a PA day, then they went back for another couple days, then 2 more snow days. So it's been a wild little bit of time. In between all that, my grandmother passed away, which is very sad, but she was 95. Well, she would have been 95 next week. And like, that's all you can hope for is having like a long, healthy life, and she was relatively healthy most of her life. So it's sad, but it's also happy for her that she's not going through that pain anymore and discomfort. So we had a funeral, and with restrictions it's limited in who can come, but thank goodness for technology because we can broadcast things. And I actually did, and I know some people probably thought I was strange for doing this, but my brother and my sister, they live out west, and well, my brother lives out west, my sister lives somewhere else. Long story boring. I actually did a not Zoom call, but I did like a little like virtual tour of the visitation so that they could see everything and feel like they weren't missing out, because it's hard when you can't be with your family going through that. So again, thank goodness for technology, and yeah, it was a rough January, but made it through. I finished editing that wedding just last week, which I thought I'd get it done beginning of January because I didn't know, but anyways, it's done now, and I took a couple days. I've been watching the Olympics. Oh, I was gonna put on my Canada shirt. I will. I'm just so hot because the sun's beating into the house right now, so I had to wear a t-shirt, but I will be wearing it like every day watching the Olympics. Curling's one of my favorite Winter Olympic sports, and this is a side note about curling, but when I was like 12, I was watching the Olympics and I'd never watched curling. I didn't know what it was, but I saw this guy and I was like, that's a hot guy, or that guy's so cute, because you know, you're like 12 and you're like, oh my gosh, boys, or whatever. Maybe that was just me. So I start watching curling and then I'm like, oh, I actually like this. So then I started watching women's curling too, because I like get hooked. And like that guy that I thought was so cute, he's still on Team Canada for curling. He's the oldest Canadian athlete, and he started playing with my favorite female curler. They started doing mixed doubles. And so then I was like, this is the best curling Olympics ever. Like Rachel Homan and John Morris are curling together. And then they lost to Italy and I was like really bummed out. So I just turned off the Olympics that night because I was being a baby. But then I caught up in the morning. So anyways, watching the snowboarding, watching everything, I love it all. So that's my little Olympic story about my 12-year-old crush. And yeah, he's the oldest male Olympic, that crush of mine. He's 43. That doesn't seem very old, but for Olympians, although we do have our female athletes are older than that. So anyways, that's enough Olympic talk. Let's get into some Stitch talk. I guess I should just say, yeah, my boys are good. We're happy. We're healthy. Husband's good. My mom's hanging in there, and I'm visiting her once a week to try and help her through everything that's she's going through. And also, okay, I'm going out west because my brother just had his 3rd baby. So I'm going to go do pictures of the new baby and try and help out there too. My mom can't really get out yet. She's still helping out with settling an estate, and all that goes into that when you lose a loved one. So let's do Save the Stitches. This was a piece that I paid $5 for at the thrift store that's probably closest to me. And I don't really know what it is. Like, it's a church of some sort, but that's not really why I bought it. I'm gonna zoom in so you can really see it though. I bought it because of this frame, because I wanted to potentially reuse this frame. Because I know there's some, like the Christmas ones, like the Santa that can be in this, but it's like a little bit broken here. I don't know what happened there, but I think I can fix it with some wood glue, and really, I know it doesn't bother me. I still like it, so that's my Save the Stitches. It looks like it's on some sort of linen, and it's just a really simple, there's cat furs on it. Yeah, so that's Save the Stitches. I don't know, I haven't had one of those in a while, but that was really fun. I have a big finish I'm going to show you. This was a secret project that I told you guys I was working on it for my mom. I never really showed it. I showed a little sneak peek on Instagram, but this is the piece I was working on. It's called Mother by Stoney Creek. It's Leaflet 12. Sorry, we've got some light issues. It's very bright today, which I love. I love when it's a bright day because I feel productive. So this is the piece. I was stitching this secretly for my mom, and here it is finished. I'm gonna zoom in, kind of zoom in for you. Hang on, let me fold it. So we are going to get this framed professionally. I guess I can read it. It says, Mother, like whispering grains of sand blowing in the wind, your gentle ways have guided me through all the tears and grins. Our walks and talks and lots of hugs have taught me truth and wisdom, as well as firmly reined in tugs that save me from temptations. The bustles and burdens of each day made each moment precious when I could cuddle in your arms and tell you all my wishes. Though many years have come and gone, sweet lullabies and storybooks still echo in my dreams. Please know how much I love you, Mom, for I know that God must see what perfection he has wrought in choosing you for me. So the rhymes are kind of weird there, but but my mom is like a purple lover. Mauve, I think, is her favorite color, so I really love that these, I used the called for colors, DMC, and I was stitching like a maniac. This basket took forever to do. I really underestimated how long this would take, but I think, where did I hide my little initials? I think I hid them in here. Oh, I hid them so well I couldn't see, so there's my initials. I finished it for Christmas, so Christmas Eve was with my mom, but I didn't get the back stitching on these flowers here. So I'm gonna do a little close-up here. Sorry, I just keep trying to avoid the light so you can get a good look. There's a lot of back stitching. Actually, all the letters, of course, are back stitched, but the French knots, I was like, I feel like I can French knot my way out of anything now after having to do a million on here. But I actually love this. This is, I think, a 16 or 18 count Ada that I just had, and so we will take this to be matted and framed at the framer near my mom's, but I was like, she has seen it, but I'm like, I need to take that back. Well, first I had to take it back so I could finish back stitching, and then I was like, okay, it's ready, and then I was like, but I need to show it in my videos, so now that I've shown it, I can finally give it back to her, long-awaited Christmas present, and then we'll get it framed, and I'll try and show it to you again once it's framed, because I'm sure it'll look really beautiful then too. Okay, my other finishes, since I haven't been here since Christmas, I guess I should say Happy New Year, everybody. Yeah, like a couple weeks into February, or 1 week into February. Oh my gosh. think it's the 9th today. Oh, it is February 9th. So a week and a bit into February, not a big deal. So my other finish are these little ornaments. What is this? Oh, there's like a little knot on here. Well, that's not supposed to be there. Okay. So I made these for my boys for Christmas. They're on a plastic canvas, and I put, oh, there's cat fur. I put cat fur on them, just kidding. I stitched it with the, there's something coming out here. Well, it should be okay. With the threads it came in, I got it in a like pack for $1 or maybe 50 cents at the thrift store, and it was a full pack. It was a dimensions kit. So I let the boys pick out which one they wanted. So Locke chose this white cat with a trumpet, and Lincoln chose this black and white cat and parrot, like with a little clown hat or a jester's hat. And then on the backs, I put green felt and cut it out, and I put a little teeny, I had like this scrap linen, so I just put Love Mom 2021 XO on both of them. And I think I'm gonna do this every year. So I have a few other of those dimensions kits that I picked up at the thrift store, and they're really fun. I might do one like of these for myself and my husband as well, so then we have the matching set, and then maybe do like the snow, I have a snowman one and I have a Santa one, so I might do that. I love it. The only thing is with me and impatience, I can be really impatient. So I cut out the first one like perfectly, and then when I got to this one, I was like cutting so fast, I cut way too close on one spot. And you're not supposed to do that. And I know you're not supposed to do it. And I just got crazy. Like if you look here, like that's just way too close. Sorry, I'm trying to show you, but I'm not really doing a good job of showing you. And I think I did it on the other side too. Yeah, like on both of these edges, it's like your stitches just might come out. Like that was not, I was like so excited. I don't know. Don't get so excited. I also made a reels for this. It won't, I can download the reels and I'm gonna try and put it in this video, but it won't let me keep the music. So just know that it had Rockin' Around the Christmas Tree while it played, but I'll put in some other music so you can still enjoy the magic of reels, because it makes it look like I made these really quick. So I'll insert that. Okay, well hopefully that worked. Otherwise I'm gonna sound really silly. But it was so fun making that reels. For the very last shot, my husband had to hold a branch, and I was like, nope, I didn't get it. We gotta do it again. And he's like, ugh. He's a great sport though. Okay, what are we at now? Probably WIPs. Normally I just have a little tiny list so that I can stay focused and on task, and I just was like, you know what? I'm not getting the hair done, I'm not getting the makeup done, I'm not making the list. I actually have read everyone's comments, I just didn't comment back. I usually do that before I film, but I was like, I don't want any barriers, I just want to get in here, but I'm still gonna read and comment, so don't worry about that. That's coming. I just gave a life update, and we did save the stitches, and we did my fully finished objects. That's what those were. Didn't tell you, but that's what those are. I haven't even like really been on Instagram, which I love checking out everyone's stuff on Instagram. I haven't even caught up on FlossTube. Like, I feel like my life was just frozen for a whole month, but it's good to be back, and I think you guys are very understanding of how much time and space I need, and thank you so much for everyone that reached out to me, and thank you to everyone who was like, I don't want to bug her, I'm not going to reach out, but I still am sending her love and good vibes. Like, I felt it, and I did want to make sure that I thank you for that, because that's what makes this community so amazing. So, okay, WIPs. I only have one WIP, I think. And there might be, but I've already forgotten, because it's been like 2 months since I've filmed. Yeah, it was before Christmas, so yeah, and I hope everyone had a good holiday. I said Happy New Year, and I hope everyone had a good holiday, even though, again, we're in February. Even kickboxing didn't start back up until January 31st, so we were seeing everyone that, like our partners and everything, we're like, Happy New Year, and it's like a month later. Okay, this is the WIP that I worked on, My Mother's House by Barrick. This is my oldest WIP that I have, and this was like the first fancy chart I ever bought, and like the first fancy fabric that I ever used. So I'm stitching it on a 25 count cream Lugana. Oh, Oh, that's attached there. Okay, well, give me one sec. Yanked out my thread. And this is what I've got done on it. I built a house without a roof. There's no roof, but this is the little part here that I've been working on, was this house. So I filled it in. Oh, I guess I didn't finish it. I almost finished it. Oops. So I'll be finishing up the house. I've got another flower to put in, probably here on this side. And then I need to put the initials in. I've been working on this in the summer actually, and I went down to visit my mom, and she would always take my grandma to get her hair done. Actually, my dad would. Before my dad passed away, every Saturday he would take her. And so with COVID, everything got switched around date-wise. So it was a Tuesday, and I went down, and Mom was like, "Oh, I'm taking Mama." That's what we call my grandma, Mama. Everyone called her that. Any of my friends, everyone that met her called her Mama. I guess I should just tell you a little bit about my grandma. She was always waved at the window. If someone came to visit, she would always stand at her door and wave at the window when you left, or she'd flick the lights on and off if it was dark. And she prayed for everyone. I don't know how she remembered everyone's name. Cause there's in my family alone, there's 6 of us kids in my family, and then we all have kids. So there's like 30 grandkids just from my mom and us and that she remembers and prayed for. And then there's like my aunts and their kids and their kids' kids. So she was a great grandma, and she prayed for everyone. All the kids went through the rundown, prayed for like my husband's parents, prayed for their parents, and then we were like, "Oh, they passed away," and she's like, "Well, I was still praying for them," and I'm like, "Well, that's good, that's nice." So she would fix every pair of pants that ever needed to be fixed. Really sweet lady. So I did want to give you a little rundown on that, but I went with my mom to get her hair done, and I was showing her this piece, and I was like, "Yeah," I'm like, "Your initials are gonna be in this piece. Like, I'm gonna put in like mine will be in, and then my mom's, and then her mom, my other grandma, and then my husband's mom will be in here, and then her mom, and then my husband's other grandma." So that's who I was putting in this. So I told her about it, and she's like, "Oh, that's so nice." Like she actually used to cross stitch herself, but she ended up only being able to crochet eventually. Her eyesight, you know how these things go. So it'll be nice once I have this and have, her initials in it and everyone else's initials in it too, and finally finish this piece. I'm looking forward to hanging it. I think I'm gonna hang it where that blue bird thing is. Don't love that piece. It's very dated, but I think that'll probably be the spot. So that's my WIP. Okay, I have a lot of haul. I've got Stitch Kindness. Should we do the giveaway winner? What the heck? Okay, there's 3. So if you remember, I posted the Amazon wish list for my kids' school, and first I have to say, like, the teachers were so grateful, and one of the teachers was like, "I want to know," because she got several items, and she was like, "I want to know every person that donated so I can write them a thank you card," and I was like, "Oh my gosh." And she's like, "I wish, like, because of confidentiality and privacy, like, she's like, I wish I could just, like, make a video with the kids saying thank you, but she's like, we can't." But I was like, I will let them know you're thankful, and several of the other teachers as well. So thank you so much for everyone who participated or even supported and shared what was going on. So I did a random name. I put everyone's name in that donated into like a spinning wheel, and it was really fun. I should have filmed it because it was like you hit the button, it was like like the wheel, and then it was like celebration fireworks. Last night, one of my neighbors at midnight set fireworks off at our house. I guess I'm triggered by my own mentioning of fireworks right now, but I'm like, the fireworks, it was so dangerous. They were like bouncing off our houses, like, because I live in a little like court kind of thing, and like it was like bouncing off all the houses. Oh my gosh. Anyways, it was very fun. I should have filmed it. I didn't. I did take a picture of like the winner's name. So there was 3 prizes. The first one was a StitchToolBox mystery bag. Anna from StitchToolBox donated. Thank you so much, Anna. I drew the name Shelly Burgoyne. You have won the mystery bag. So send me an email and I'll get you in touch with Anna and we'll get your bag to you as soon as possible. Thank you so much for your donation. The second prize was a $50 Stitch It Central gift card. Stitch It Central is an Ontario stitch shop. The gift card is emailed and they ship everywhere. So the winner of that is Cheryl Pucky. Cheryl, I feel like you've been watching, and I think Shelly too, have been watching since the start pretty much of my FlossTube. Your names are familiar. You guys are commenters. I notice commenters, like the names stick sometimes. If I read things, I see it in my brain better than if I hear things. But anyways, Cheryl, send me an email. My email is StitchuationNormal@gmail.com. You can copy and paste it from the description box because sometimes it's tricky because it's STITCHUATION, normal. Anyways, that's a little lesson on spelling Stitchuation. Not that anyone needed a little lesson. And then the third prize, oh, thanks Cheryl, and congratulations. And the third prize was a Zoom call with myself and Elizabeth Ann Can Stitch, as well as a project bag from Gamma's Treasure Shop that Dawn has donated. Thank you, Dawn. And thank you, Liz. The winner of that is Mary Lou Werstein. You have won the Zoom call, so send me an email and we will set up a date to do that with Liz. And thank you so much for your donation, and congratulations to all the winners. Thank you for everyone that supported this wild idea that just came out of nowhere for me, and it was an honor to be able to deliver items to the school. Much appreciated at the school as well. So that's the contest winner, the giveaway winners. I'm probably gonna do some more giveaways, obviously, not this episode, but coming up. And then let's go through some of my haul. So I picked up something yesterday. It's Beatrix Potter's alphabet, cross stitch alphabet. I thought that was pretty cute. Because these don't really go out of style. Like, I know that's old, but I think people still love Beatrix Potter. So I don't know if I'm going to stitch out of it or not, but if I don't, I'm going to definitely, we'll do probably a giveaway for it. But like, look at all these little letters. I don't know what I'm showing. Hello. I thought it was pretty cute. It was $2. And maybe I'll do it, maybe I'll give it away. Who knows? There was that. Oh, I got some Christmas presents that I want to show you. My husband, he didn't consult me at all for what I wanted, but I think he did a pretty good job. One item he thrifted, and it's a Teresa Wensler Egyptian sampler. And I love Egypt. My bedroom when I was probably around 12, same time I had that crush on that Canadian curler, was Egyptian. I had Egyptian wallpaper, and I had like really beautiful Egyptian art in my room. So he picked this one up for me. I think that's a pretty fun pick of his, especially for thrifting it. And then he got me the DMC toile set. There's 35 of them. I'm gonna open it. It smells a little weird because there's like protective, it's this spongy stuff that smells weird. Yeah, I don't know. I had to still smell it. I knew I wouldn't like it, but I still had to do it. Aren't they so pretty? Look at that glitter. Shiny, shiny. Makes me so happy. Does sparkles make anyone else happy? Is it glitter and sparkles? I don't even care if it's all over the floor in my house or everywhere. Oh, it doesn't bother me. And then my sister had these stickers printed for me. The first one says, currently have 24 WIPs going. That's probably accurate. But I thought it was so funny because she doesn't stitch, but she, you know, she supports my channel and she watches every now and then, so she's gotten some of the lingo down. And then it says, remember to floss daily. I don't brush my teeth daily, but I floss every time I brush. And I'm very open about it with my dentist and my dental hygienist, so they know about my bad habits, and they encourage me to mouthwash if I'm not going to be brushing daily. So I compromise and I do that. I've probably grossed a lot of people out, but I'm just being really open. I'm sure I'm not the only one. Don't look at my teeth. Okay, and then, okay, this card is so beautiful. This is from Aritsima, and I just love it. I'm not even gonna try and say, I did look up how to say it says Merry Christmas, but it's in, oh gosh, now I don't even remember the language. Oh no. She's in the Netherlands, and I just love it. Like, I save glitter cards. I save glitter Christmas cards, and I hang them up again every year. I feel like Mr. Bean. I love Mr. Bean. When I was a kid, I watched a lot of Mr. Bean, and this past Christmas, I put on his Christmas special, and I forgot that he, like, buys a box of Christmas cards, like, they're all identical, and then he just hangs them up as if, like, people sent them to him, and it's funny, and then I'm like, I'm Mr. Bean, I hang up old Christmas cards as if, like, they're fresh new ones that people have sent, but it's just pretty, and I love it, so thank you so much. And with that, she sent this I keep wanting to say coeur de Batecourt, but it's coeur Batecourt. No, don't even listen to my French, it's fine, but how beautiful is this chart? Can you see? There we go. It's like little Christmas houses. Dolce, oh no, that's in Italian. I'm not gonna read that one. Okay, but anyways, so that was some stitch kindness that I got at Christmas, and just me, Dave. And then, oh, I'm all over the place here. Okay, I thrifted a whole bunch of fabrics. It was like a mystery pack of like Ada, but it was all like all different colors. So I just went for it. I was like, I'm getting it. And then, because I couldn't open the package, and when I opened it, like every single one had something in the middle. So this looks like a Native American headdress of some sort someone was working on. Didn't finish, so now I'm like, cool, I've got that. And then there's this green piece that has, I can still use this. I can either remove things or work with it. I don't know. There's this one. What is this blue piece going to be? I actually have no idea what this was going to be, but I don't know. It's just fun to have Ada, I guess. I don't know. Is that an addiction? Am I addicted to buying things cross-stitch related? This one just has like 7 stitches in it. So I bought it. It was a gamble. It was a mystery. I guess that's part of the charm too, is being like, oh, what's in it? What did I get? Is there like anything really awesome in it? So just some fabric. And then I thrifted this frame because it's hard to find like nice circle frames. So I thrifted this one. It was $4. And so I'm like, if I finish, like this might be nice for finishing. I could always paint this. And like it's, well, there we go. You can see everything that way. Anyways, I don't know. I thought, what the heck? Try it. It might have even been half off that price. And then I picked up this one because I know there's some like longer stitch pieces. So I was like, $3, and here's this beautiful frame in case I want to frame something longer. I think I have a couple Christmas pieces that are longer, so thought that might work. Another stitch kindness, Colleen Isaac donated, she gifted a project bag of my choosing from ShibaDesigns, Melissa, and Melissa was like, is there a fabric that you'd like? And I was like, well, if you have any office fabric, and she's like, okay. And she left it a little mystery for me. So this is from Colleen, and Melissa made it, and it's an office bag. Look at that. Look at that fabric. There's the teapot, the world's best boss, the bat, pretzel day, Jello, Dundee's, Beats, Dwight bobblehead. And then she even made me a little mini pouch, which I love. So check out Melissa. Check out her shop, ShibaDesigns. I'm going to link all the shops in the description box below. And then Anna, my dear Canadian, oh yeah, and Melissa's Canadian too. And Dawn is Canadian too. Sorry, I keep forgetting. I'm in Southern Ontario and my eye is twitching. Anyways, Anna sent me a little, okay, she sent me this little pouch. It says, stitching life away, 1X at a time. So cute. I think she made that. And then there was, oops, I'm dropping little bells. Oopsie-daisy. And like there was these little, like there's a little charm pouch. This, so you can put this, you can do like, you can put it on one of your bags as like a zipper pull, or you can put your floss, you can put it on your scissor fob. I think this is a scissor fob. So I'm just, you know, giving you misinformation, but you could like pretend it's an earring if you wanted. You could do, there's so many things you could do. I don't think I would do a good job of being one of those people on TV that sells items. And then a little adorable and very accurate needle minder says, "Stitching is my therapy." It is one of my forms of therapy, that's for sure. Along with normal therapy, cognitive behavior therapy, and kickboxing, I do think is therapy. And then this floss, it's DMC 115, so it's like a variegated one. And some little, like, I don't know what you would call these types of things. There's like little bells and these little, I keep dropping them. I'm not doing a good job of showing things today. I'm just so excited to be here that I'm like, ah! And then the cutest little thread keeps or floss drops, whatever you want to call them, little snowman. Whoop! Sorry guys. Hey, Mew didn't come bother me today when I was filming. Maybe she's growing. And then a beautiful little, some ribbon for finishing. So that was from Anna. Thank you, Anna. Yeah, so many, again, like I haven't chatted with you guys since Christmas. I have so much to show you, and I think I'm forgetting something right now. Oh boy. If I did, I will show you next week. Okay, so I'm going out west. I'm going to Alberta in Edmonton, and there's a stitch shop in Edmonton that I'm going to go to, which I am very excited to go because I've only been to a couple stitch shops. Well, I'm gonna try to get to this one. I think it's Craft Connection. I should have looked it up before, but I didn't. Oh, I have another giveaway winner to announce. So I'm going to insert it because I don't have the name in front of me right now, but it's, so Anna from StitchToolBox, I just showed what she sent, and that was a thank you for mentioning her mystery boxes. And I said, if you listened to my video, if you heard about it from my video, let her know, and she would put your name in a draw to win. So I do have the winner's name for that as well. So here you go, winner. Here's your name. I'm gonna insert it and send me an email and I'll get you in touch with Anna, or you can get in touch with Anna yourself because she knows who you are. But if you don't know how to get in touch with Anna, then I can do that. So that was something I forgot. Something else stitch related I forgot to tell you. I had a hard time stitching. I couldn't, like, when I find myself getting depressed, I find I can't do the things that I normally find joy in, which is cross stitching or kickboxing or that type of thing. And so I couldn't cross stitch, but I still had things I wanted to do. We renovated our office, actually. It's not done, but so I got to organize a lot of my cross stitch stuff, which felt really good, and like looking through charts and stuff. But I finally went through all my floss and I put it in Thread Stash, the app, or you can do it through the website. And I guess I can share that next video and show you kind of what I did. But it's amazing. If you don't have it, you gotta get it. So then, and I went through every project that I have, and so like now I know where my floss is if I need it, and it's really well organized. So I'll chat with you about that next video probably, because I can show you it better. So that's something I've been up to. Again, organizing my cross stitch stuff and just getting through January, which I did. So, and you did it too. You got through January, and maybe some of you had an easier January than I did, but either way, we did it. 2022, I can't believe it. I think there was something else I wanted to say, but there usually is, and I don't remember. Thank you to everyone for watching and supporting StitchuationNormal. It's never normal, and that's normal for me to not be normal. I know there was something right at the tip of my brain. Oh well, I showed you everything. I'm excited to get back into stitching. I'm excited to explore that new stitch shop. It'll be nice to get away for a few days. I'm not going for too long. And yeah, I'm back. And I don't know when I'll be back again, but I love that you guys kind of cut me some slack and you're like, you just come when you can, you make videos when you can, no pressure. So here's my sign. Thank you so much for watching. Click subscribe if you'd like to see more. If this was your first video, whoa. Sometimes I'm more organized, but maybe I'm not. Maybe it's just always like this. I don't know. This was episode 39. You can follow me on Instagram at StitchuationNormal. I show behind the scenes stuff there, kind of like when I was working on my secret project for my mom, I was showing little sneak peeks there. I post my reels there if you want to see the reel. REEL. It's on Instagram. That's when you make a fun video like the one that I showed. Yeah, check it out. It's a really fun time. Oh, and I was talking with Merritt Crawford about Strawberry Pick and Sal 2022. So stay tuned for that. I've been looking at my strawberry pieces to see what I'm gonna do this year. So anyways, thank you for watching. You guys are amazing. I hope you're having a wonderful February. I hope you've had a wonderful New Year so far. If you haven't, you can start with me. I'm starting my goals like this week. So feel free to start those with me now instead of in January, and keep stitching your story. I will see you next time.